Hello everyone, I'm Cody.
And I'm Chantal.
Welcome to Unit 1 Reddit Revenge. So today we got an interesting story about some stock and short selling, short squeezing. All of those terms are with the stock market. And so just to give you a little bit of information about what we're going to talk about is hedge funds in America often try to look at some markets that maybe their value is not doing too well. And one of those was actually GameStop. And if you haven't ever heard of GameStop, it was traditionally a store that sold games and game paraphernalia and other things. And their stock was right around $40 at one point. And the hedge funds noticed that the value is not doing too great. And so they wanted to short sell the stock and bought a lot of it. But very quickly, some Redditors, people on there, started to notice that, this metric of what was happening for the stock wasn't, it seemed suspicious. That why are all these hedge funds buying so much of it to short sell? And so they decided that they would, buy a lot of this stock and cause the prices go up. And that's what they call a short squeeze. Metric.
Metric.
The purpose of these hedge funds was to basically sell the GameStop stock short. But the Redditors were having none of that. Sell something short.
Sell something short.
What is some maybe online stock trading companies or apps that are popular in your country or you've used?
Honestly speaking, these things overwhelm me completely.
All right.
I actually haven't bought stocks before, but I did buy cryptocurrency.
Oh, okay.
So I can talk about that and those apps, but actual stock, I've never really looked into what apps are big or, what companies are big in South Africa specifically. I follow, loosely. I know when certain companies' stock is doing really well, but other than that, it's super overwhelming.
Okay.
Right.
I see. Yeah, in America, the only one I know of is Robinhood, which this is the one that was used by a lot of the Redditors.
Right. I've heard of that, but I can't use it. It's for Americans.
Oh, right.
So, yes.
I was always wondering about that. Yeah,
Yes.
As an American, I can just sign in and use the account.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know what other apps are used internationally, but yeah, I guess I never thought about just as being American, I can just sign in.
I briefly looked into something recently and people were mentioning eToro, but I heard there's a lot of mixed reviews, so that's why I decided not to go with that one because I would like to buy some stocks, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
And now the language focus. For the first one, it's a safe bet. So for my example, a lot of people buy Apple stock believing it is a safe bet.
Next up is one's only choice too. For example, if I want to save money, my only choice is to stop shopping online.
And that's it for our preview section. Now on to the review.